Markups of 800% on fruit, 4,600% on water. Discount stickers the ACCC has hauled into federal court. 6 products on Australian supermarket shelves are quietly draining household budgets through inflated convenience premiums, health claims that do not survive scrutiny, and promotions that may never have been genuine deals. It starts right there in the fresh produce aisle. Pre-cut fruit and vegetables line supermarket shelves, promising convenience, but hiding some of the steepest markups in the store. A pack of 150 grams of apple slices at Woolworths costs nearly $33 per kilo, while whole apples sit at $3.90 per kilo, just inches away. That is a 750% markup for a few minutes of labour. Coles carrot sticks are $13.90 per kilo compared to $2.60 per kilo for whole carrots. Guardian Australia price audits show these price jumps are standard, not rare exceptions. Scientific studies reveal vitamin C and folate levels drop by 10 to 30% within 48 hours of cutting, so those pricey packs can offer less nutrition by the time they reach home. Modified atmosphere packaging tries to slow spoilage, but if the cold chain breaks, the risk of microbial growth rises and shelf life drops. Each kilo of pre-cut produce also generates about 10 grams of single-use plastic, 10 times more than buying loose. FSA NZ rules state only unprocessed produce can be called fresh, yet many packs use the term despite being washed, cut and sealed. The simple fix is buy whole, prep at home and save hundreds each year with better nutrition and far less plastic waste. Number 2. Branded bottled water like Mount Franklin and Pump delivers one of the most staggering supermarket markups in Australia. A single litre of Mount Franklin at Woolworths sells for $3.33, while filtered tap water costs just 7 cents per litre, a price gap of around 4,600%. That's not a typo. According to Choice Australia and the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, this isn't a rare exception but the standard, with most branded bottles sitting at least 30 times higher than what comes out of your kitchen tap. But the financial sting is only half the story. Recent laboratory tests in Australia found an average of 13 microplastic particles per litre in the 3 top-selling bottled water brands, Mount Franklin, Pump and Coolridge. The Food Standards Australia New Zealand Code treats bottled water as a food, but it doesn't set a specific microplastic limit, and the Australian Drinking Water Guidelines for tap water are actually stricter on contaminants, so you're paying a premium for water that is no purer and potentially less regulated than what you already have at home. Then there is the environmental toll. Every litre of PET bottled water leaves behind about 0.7 kilograms of carbon dioxide emissions, and the vast majority of bottles end up in landfill or as litter. The smarter alternative is simple. Invest in a basic carbon filter and a reusable bottle. You'll get water that matches or beats bottled quality for less than a cent per glass. Reduce your plastic waste and keep thousands of dollars in your pocket over a few years. The brand on the label is all you're really paying for. Number 3. Supermarket branded health cereals deliver a masterclass in nutritional misdirection. A box of macro high-fiber cereal at Woolworths sells for $4.79 for 500 grams, more than double the price of plain rolled oats, which sit at $2.30 for the same weight. The real sting comes when you read the nutrition panel. Choice Australia's 2023 lab tests found these so-called high-fiber cereals often contain just 2 to 3 grams of fiber per serve, a fraction of the 6 grams per 30 gram serving required by Food Standards Australia New Zealand for any high fiber claim. That means most supermarket health cereals on the shelf are legally unqualified to make their biggest selling point. The sugar content tells a similar story. Although packaging often claims low sugar and whole grain, lab results show 8 to 10 grams of added sugar per serve added through honey, malt extract or brown sugar. That is as much sugar as some snack bars and far above what most shoppers expect from a healthy breakfast. Whole grain claims are also shaky, with many products falling below the 50% whole grain threshold set by Food Standards Australia New Zealand. For less than half the price, plain oats or bran cereals deliver triple the fibre, zero added sugar and none of the marketing spin. Add a handful of nuts or fresh fruit at home and you have a genuinely healthy breakfast that beats any supermarket health cereal on both nutrition and cost. Number 4. Flavoured milk drinks have quietly become one of the supermarket's most expensive traps for families. A 1 litre bottle of chocolate or strawberry milk at Woolworths or Coles sells for $2.79, exactly $1 more than plain full cream milk at $1.79 per litre. That's a 56% premium for what is mostly added sugar and artificial flavour. Over a year, a family buying 3 litres a week pays more than $150 extra for the privilege. Nutrition panels tell an even bleaker story. Most flavoured milks deliver 10 to 12 grams of sugar per 250 millilitre serving, about 4 teaspoons in a single glass. That's the same sugar hit as a can of soft drink. Despite the bold calcium-rich and protein-boosted labels, independent audits show most flavoured milks fall below the Food Standards Australia New Zealand minimum for a source of calcium, just 95 to 115 milligrams per 100 grams, when the legal requirement is 120 milligrams per 100 grams. The loophole allows manufacturers to market these drinks as healthy even though they do not meet the threshold. Choice Australia and FSA NZ both warn that these claims are misleading, and the Ad Standards Board has previously ruled against similar dairy ads targeting families. The smarter alternative costs less and delivers more. Buy plain milk, which contains 130 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams and zero added sugar. For a treat, mix in a teaspoon of cocoa powder or a splash of fruit puree at home, cutting sugar and cost while keeping the nutritional value. The only thing flavoured milk reliably delivers is a higher grocery bill. Number 5. Supermarket vitamins and supplements are quietly draining wallets and offering less than shoppers might expect. A bottle of Woolworths NutriCare multivitamin sells for $23.99, around 26% more than a comparable Swiss multivitamin sitting just down the aisle at $18.99. That is not an isolated case. Across the big chains, private label supplements often carry a 25 to 50% premium over national brands, despite marketing themselves as a budget-friendly alternative. Price is often the first red flag, but the price gap is only the first red flag. The Therapeutic Goods Administration, the TGA, in a 2023 post-market audit found that supermarket multivitamins can vary in potency by 8 to 12% from what is printed on the label. Some batches even contain trace levels of heavy metals, including lead, at less than 0.05 parts per million below the legal threshold, but still flagged for quality control. Tablet binders used in these products also reduce mineral absorption by roughly 10% compared to established brands, meaning the nutrients do not always make it into your system as promised. Many of these bottles claim 100% daily value or immune support, but the TGA has issued compliance notices for overstated potency and unproven health claims. The smarter move is to check for an official TGA number on the label, stick to accredited brands with published third-party test results, or better yet, get your nutrients from whole foods like leafy greens, nuts and oily fish. For most Australians, a balanced diet delivers more reliable nutrition than any supermarket pill without the hidden price premium. And finally, in first place, the prices dropped and down promotions at Woolworths and Coles have just been exposed as one of the most costly supermarket deceptions in Australia. According to the ACCC's 2024 federal court filings, thousands of products advertised as discounted were actually marked up by 12 to 15% in the weeks before the sale banners hit the shelves. Internal spreadsheets and email chains lodged as evidence show pricing teams at both supermarket giants actively inflating baseline prices, then putting a price tag that said was $3.50, now $2.99 on a product that had quietly averaged just $2.65 for months. The result? Shoppers pay an average of 11% more across 3,200 tracked items during so-called discount weeks. Under sections 18 and 29 subsection I of the Australian Consumer Law, this conduct is defined as misleading and deceptive, and the ACC is now seeking major penalties in federal court. The bottom line, a prices drop sticker is no guarantee of a real deal. To avoid being stung, use a price tracking app like the Choice choice price guide, keep your own baseline price list for staples and only buy when the shelf price matches or beats the historic low. If the discount looks too good to be true, it probably is, especially when the regulator is taking the supermarket to court. Across all 6 products, one pattern stands out. Supermarkets sell inflated convenience and empty promises at staggering markups, 3 times for pre-cut fruit, over 4,000% for bottled water, while regulators like the ACC chase misleading claims. In the cost of living crisis, vigilance is not optional, it is survival.